It is hard to believe that this year will mark 5 years since Red Dead Redemption 2 came out, and we all know it's not very likely that we're gonna get any major content updates to Red Dead Online. With Red Dead Redemption 2 still selling like hotcakes, it's as clear as can be 5 years later, it's one of the greatest games of all time. In today's video, I want to talk about the top 5 things that could be next for the Red Dead series. If you enjoy this video, make sure to drop it a like. If you enjoy the content, make sure to subscribe. We cover Red Dead, Cyberpunk, as well as other games. Number 1, and I think this is the least likely, is this is the end of the Red Dead series. The only reason I think this is even a possibility is that Dan Houser, the writer of Red Dead Redemption 1 and 2, is no longer with Rockstar, although there are lots of other contributors to the Red Dead Redemption series. I think this is extremely unlikely, as Take-Two CEO Strauss Zelnick has said himself that he sees the Red Dead Redemption series as a forever series to continue releasing games. And they're a company, and like any company, they want to make as much money as they can. Number 2 is a remastered Red Dead Redemption 1. Rockstar is no stranger to remastering titles, as they've done it with multiple ones, but none of the Red Dead Redemption series have been remastered. It would be pretty amazing to revisit Red Dead Redemption 1, but with the quality of Red Dead Redemption 2 and those horse mechanics as well. There was a rumor that Rockstar was going to do this and then cancelled it due to the struggles of the GTA Defective Edition. Who knows, we'll just have to wait and see, but it would be really cool to see a remastered Red Dead Redemption 1. Number 3 is a next generation version of Red Dead 2 for Xbox and PS5. 60 frames a second on console would be nice, and not having that checkerboard effect on some 4K TVs on PlayStation 5 would be great too. This is something I think Rockstar will do, but I don't know if they'll do it anytime soon. Number 4 is the next Red Dead game. I did a recent poll with my community asking if they felt that the next Red Dead game was in some form of development. Over 40% thought it was. It sounds crazy to think about, but Red Dead Redemption 1 came out in 2010, and by late 2012, rough scripts were completed for Red Dead Redemption 2. What do you think? Do you think the next Red Dead game is under any form of development? Let me know in the comments. I don't want to say it's Red Dead Redemption 3 because maybe that chapter has been closed. There are some amazing stories that could be still told in that world though. Maybe the next Red Dead game is a brand new story. I mean, maybe we could get 70-year-old Jack Marston tripping on acid at Woodstock. I mean, that could happen. That is a much different game though. I personally think it's time for the next Red Dead game to take us further back in the Wild West. One thing that's kind of cool from a recent Rockstar presentation talking about the future and more realistic animals and AI. Perhaps in the next Red Dead game, animals and NPCs will even be more responsive, and we'll likely get an idea of what that looks like in the next GTA. The last one is a resurgence of Red Dead Online. Rockstar does not have a lot of goodwill with the Red Dead Online community. However, a couple major updates would change that pretty quickly. I think that's super unlikely though, at least in this iteration of Red Dead Online that we have right now. We know in July of last year that Rockstar said that there would just be a series of very small updates through 2022 for Red Dead Online. We have no reason to think we're gonna get anything new this year at all. It's all good to puff on the hopium once in a while, but let's be realistic, they are printing money with GTA Online, and they're developing what they're banking on being one of the biggest games of all time, if not the biggest, and making them well over $1 billion. It seems unfortunate that Red Dead Online became a casualty of this. None of these are exclusive. Maybe we'll get all of them, maybe we'll get some of them, maybe we'll get none of them. Well, that's all the time we have for today. Let me know what you think in the comments. Thanks so much for watching. We'll see you in the next video.